with us. There has been another one that is being reported, the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Zelensky now says the strike on Russian territory serves as justice, where Zelensky has hailed the country's strikes in Russia's Kursk region on the Independence Day statement that Zelensky was making, saying that this is how Ukraine strikes when it calls for peace are ignored. Zelensky has emphasized that the nation's resolve as it marked its Independence Day, commemorating its 1991 declaration of independence from the Soviet Union. Well, Srinjoy, Russia has been accusing Ukraine of launching drone attacks that sparked a fire at the nuclear power plant. Ukraine calls it justice.
Yes, but Ukraine hasn't said it has hit a nuclear power plant. Ukraine has said that it has struck targets in Russian territory, in Kursk. Now, Kursk was partly occupied by the Ukrainians just a few weeks ago. The point is, there is no confirmation from the Ukrainian side that it has struck a nuclear power plant in Kursk or near Kursk inside Russia. Russia, of course, has said that it has hit a nuclear power plant in Kursk. That is the charge that has been made. Perhaps we'll have to wait for further evidence to find out what exactly happened. We need to know all the details before confirming whether a nuclear power plant has been hit, number one, and what damage has been caused, and what emissions have happened after that. But the war continues. We know that there have been strikes on both sides. There has been damage on both sides, and we wait for the war to end. We wait for the ceasefire. So far, for all these discussions between Trump and Zelensky, between Trump and Putin, the war continues. As at this point, over 1 million people, both sides included, have been dead and have been killed and injured. That's a lot of people, a lot of civilians as well. There's been a lot of damage. The world has suffered. The South countries have suffered because of high fuel prices, for which India is paying a serious price. And we've talked about this. And also food grade prices, and also fertilizer prices. This is hurting an economy like India's, which may be the 4th largest economy in the world, or 5th. But the per capita income is about $3,000. Now that's something America has to understand. That is why India is buying cheap oil. So if the war between Russia and Ukraine ends, then the prices of fuel will come down, and we can buy oil from anywhere in the world.
Yes. But as far as the Kursk region is concerned, this is Russia which seems to be blaming Ukraine, however, not taking responsibility of hitting a nuclear power plant there. But Russian officials have been saying that the energy facilities that were targeted in overnight strikes, and they reported damage to the nuclear facilities, but the fire was extinguished without any radiation levels that, however, remained at a normal point. Srinjoy, I appreciate you joining us here on the broadcast. Let's, in the meantime, get you another round of breaking update this morning. What we are learning that Elon Musk has